Let me get this set up over here. That way she can enter those. Refresh this. And then I will bust out the big news to you guys and all that cool stuff like that. Got the name wheel up there. Cool. All right. With my electrolytes. I spy with my little eye. Yeah. We're sitting up higher today. If that means anything to you guys. 10 of y'all in here. Get a couple more. I'll start dropping information on you. I'm pretty excited about this. It's been a rough ass week, and even rougher Friday. All right, so really, and why would we be sitting higher? I'll show why we'd be sitting higher. Unplug this, move this back. So, as you guys know, for a good little bit, what's up, guys? I'm not ignoring y'all. I've been wanting to turn bigger stuff. And in order to turn bigger stuff, one, you need a bigger lathe. Two, you need more distance between your center pin and the bottom of your turning bed. And three, you definitely need more horsepower. And outboard turning never hurts. I've bitched about this enough that my stallion of a wife, she total gangster, she should be behind my back and dropped some paper. Knew exactly what I was looking for in one of these. All that stuff like that. More power, more power. And I got to think, Brad, I want to turn a lot bigger stuff. So this is a segmented for but right now the glue is not finished up on it. I get the humidity in the air and everything like that. So that is a kind of a determining factor because I've got to turn that outboard, and if I turn that outboard, there's a good chance that thing takes off like a damn semi-tractor trailer tire and goes through the wall of my shop. Now, I've got my wife here, which I'm pretty sure doesn't want to be on camera.
100%.
It's buffering every now and then. Shit. Well, let's hope it doesn't keep buffering. So she doesn't want to be on camera, but she will be manning the laptop, reading comments that I can't see when I'm working on this monstrosity. Because you know, the cherry bowl didn't dry up, but it doesn't mean that I don't have other monsters to tame. I've got this gargantuan of a maple burl here. It's about 14 inches across. It's wide point, about 10 most narrow. And I'll bring you over here. She's got buttholes and cracks and divots and all kinds of lumpy cottage cheese ass looking stuff right here that we're going to turn, and hopefully it turns out really, really cool. There's the laptop there and up there. Now, yeah, the laptop moved down there. It's got a cord and everything. So what we're also going to do is, everybody said hi. You'll be reading the comments in a minute. I brought some GISI pins out here. I know that there's one that everybody kind of goes crazy about. Everybody really liked. Kind of swore that I wasn't going to raffle it off, but like, you know, you guys were there when I made it. So here in about 5-10 minutes, we'll start the raffling for this. This is the Purple Heart GISI. It is a full-blown ass fountain pen. It's made on one of my Strong Ink kits, favorite one. Start the entries at 5 each. And if it sells, it sells. If it don't, it don't. I just keep it up and up, do it all here on YouTube. That way they get their cut and no one starts complaining about it. If there's anything that I make that you would be interested in purchasing and all that stuff, you can still get a hold of me. I got a Venmo and all that stuff, and I ship everywhere in the U.S. Unless it's an enormous light bright that you want me to drive to Arkansas. So, that's right. You guys are shatterproof. Get you finangled here to where we can see exactly what's going on with the burl. She's a big ugly girl, but she's real fun. Like, dude, that light bright about had your boy ready to drive to Texas just to give an ass beating. And I think because it's such a special occasion, we're gonna bust out the OG Whack and Shack apron that I used back when I very first started. Take a lot of slack out of this motor. Tie this heifer up here. Birth control helmet. I don't know who that was just messaging. What?
You'll need to tighten it a lot more since you're all buff and trim now.
I don't know about buff and trim. I am trim as shit. I seen my ribs the other day and I thought I had a growth. Without further ado, let's turn this sketchy sumbitch. Birth control helmet on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you're out of the line of fire, so you're good. We're going to start this off down at 600 RPM. And I'm going to fight with it for a few minutes.
Don't know where they are, Michael.
What?
He said give Kayla the birth control goggles.
I got an extra set around here somewhere. I will say that 2 horsepower is a hell of a jump in horsepower. I do miss my my handle over here. I seen there's a kit that you can buy to put a handle on this, so that's probably going to happen. I do like having that so I can turn everything over here and check stuff out. So that's probably the one add-on that I will look into. What we're trying to do currently is get this to where I can swing this tailstock and banjo underneath this. Give it a clear rotation. So now I can get over here where it's all stupid and sketchy. I promised her I wouldn't put her on camera because she don't want to be on camera right now. But my wife drove like a bat out of hell yesterday to Charleston, about an hour and a half away from here, 2 hours. Excuse me. Because the shipping company was trying to dick me over on the delivery of this. And the whole time she done that, we were going through like tornado, thunderstorm, shit like that. She didn't flinch. She was white-knuckled the whole time. She is currently in a damn fold-out ball chair in the corner of my shop, flinching every time this thing clacks and clicks. This is the best present ever, yes. Alright, so we're starting to get rounded off a little bit. As Jeff would say, still got a whole hell of a lot to go. But I'm hoping that all these deep spots in here, once I get this rounded off, like the little buttholes and the cracks and the crevices and stuff like that, I can make like a legit hollow form that's actually got the holes through it. That's what I've been trying to work on. So it is currently, what time is it?
11:45.
11:45. Stream's been going for 15 minutes. If anyone wants to put their name in for the GISI or the other pins, you can start now. Or not, for that matter. Look at him go. Rockets is in. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let me see how many pins I got out here with me. I have these with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins all together. We're going to take all the names that enter in or whatever. And if I draw your name, first come, first serve, you can pick which pin. Alright. You'll start.
Michael wants to know if his name comes out when he sends it to someone else.
What the hell? Might as well. One for me, one for Amy. Alright, just put in there one for Eric, one for Amy. Michael Wilson, yes you can, brother. You're the whole damn reason that I got into pins. I'm trying to figure out international shipping now. I got some shit that's got to go to you to begin with. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Wilson is my main-ass moderator. I'm sure that you know this from the streams and everything, but dude is a straight-up G if there ever was one. Jesse put in for one. Dan, you bought members, dude. Thank you. Hell yeah, bro. Keep my wife on her toes.
I'm trying.
Put Dan down for one too. And then enter you all. The Shoops. Put the Shoops in for one.
Gotcha.
I got a feeling if the Shoops win, I'm going to have to run inside and grab that green emerald pin and send it to Heidi because she critiqued the dog shit out of me on that one. Okay, so we're starting to get round. Surfaces are getting round here. I've learned a lot watching Jeff from 2-Minute Tips for Wood Turners. And one thing that I don't want to do is catch a giant ass piece of bark to the face again. So I'm going to go ahead and alleviate some of that nonsense before I do it. Uncle Moya hooked me up with his trend hood because he's a gangster. Because he seen me get bashed in the face with a chunk of walnut on alive. And the whole time I was waiting on Trend to get me my my battery pack back, I felt kind of naked without it. Alright. So I might be able to get this tool rest under here now. And if I can, we are shitting into all boys and girls. She's spinning while she's under. We're shitting into all cotton. I can come around here and actually work on this end now. Because this is the shit that was kind of scaring your boy. I got this big bulb right here. It's the main reason why this whole piece is kind of off balance. Once I get this alleviated right here, I've got it fairly rounded off where it's going to be. I can start taking actual push cuts into it with the bowl gouge. So we'll see what we can get this off here with. And then I'll sharpen up the bowl gouge. And try to make sweet, hot sawdust love to this sumbitch. That's fucking sketchy. Ooh, he's amazing. She mean. Here, wipe this off. Hold on, give me a sock. It's a clean sock. There's that. I'm fluted at 2 o'clock, so I'm painting my wife with sawdust. Hey. Alright. Alright, so we're cutting her off there. We got her almost to where we need to be. I'm going to go ahead and... What's up, Voorhees? I'm going to hit my gouge up. Give it a real good edge real quick. Before I try to dive a little bit deeper in. Two. That's a 2. My bad. Oh, Got another one from the Shoops and Thunder Gouge.
So that they get twice.
Just add another one to them. The Shoops. Yep. That was kind of goofy, but I like doing that. I got Cubitron on the disc on the side of my belt sander, and I put a potentiometer on it so I could slow it down. And after I hit it with the stone wheels, because I don't have a CBN wheel yet, I hit it with that Cubitron paper to give me an actual cleaner edge on this. I think we might be where I can bring it in close enough because I've got a whole bunch of overhang with my tool. So we're going to bring the big part over, and I'm going to set him right there. Oh yeah, we're still clearing. Oh shit. Alright. Okay, so we're cutting in there. I don't know because where this is a burl. Oh, damn, Joe. Look at you go, brother. That's 4 entries for you. Thank you, Joe. I don't know if where the grain of this wood is like crazier than 7 ways from Sunday. Normally I wouldn't use my rough and gouge up here if this was like side grain wood, but this is all whirled and swirled and crazy, so I don't know exactly what's going on, but at this point it can't hurt a whole lot. I mean, it probably could, but I've probably been hurt worse. See where we're at. Hey, we're starting to round off now. Look at that shit. We've got about, I would say, ½ inch of variation before we start getting over to this in here. So hopefully we'll be able to round it off and get the bottom of it domed pretty quick. I really want to turn up the speed, but I'm stupid. I'm not dumb. This is way too. The weight is in different areas for me to crank up the speed with this much horsepower behind it. So we're gonna keep cutting at it, and once we get this blended into over here a little bit, at least on these two mounds, I'm gonna try to start cutting out a mortise, because I'm not gonna do a 10 on this where it's burl and it could be punky inside. I'm not sure, so we're gonna cut a socket into it, and we're gonna use my bigger step jaws, lock onto it, see if we can get this thing rounded out. What?
So no mock Jesus yet?
No, mock Jesus just yet, bro. No mock Jesus just yet. It's coming, I promise.
They said it can't go anywhere.
Huh?
They said it can't go anywhere.
Yes, it can. Alright, I think we're getting somewhere. Need that wheel right there. We're starting to touch over here on this. Cool. And then, oh, wormhole's cool. Yeah, so right here on the very center of it, we're going to shore this off. This is still kind of punky. We don't want this to stay in there. We're going to have to make that go away. But we're almost to the point where we can kick the speed up a little bit, and I'm feeling brave. Kick it up a little bit. Hope this don't hurt. Paint my wife with wood shavings. She's smiling. I think it's a new kink unlocked. Alright, that's our first push cut with it. See what we got. I want to grab it, but I know I can't grab it because it'll somersault my ass off here. So I gotta like tap it. Alright, we're getting in here. We got to the point where we can actually do some push cuts. What am I missing?
Just the way it looks.
What? What, it look bad?
No, it just looks like an ass.
It looks like a straight up butthole right there. That's why I love this piece of wood. Like right here. You guys in the chat, tell me that don't look like a butthole with some cheeks. I'm gonna make something beautiful out of a butthole.
Sorry.
My wife's over giggling like a schoolgirl.
Call it the butthole
The
bowl.
butthole bowl. We might do that. We just might do that. I mean, you guys are here like hanging out with me and shit. Like this is a big moment for me in the shop. The lathe. I've been wanting one of these for a while, and it's really hooked me up on it. So kudos to them. All right, so I'm back to the saw. I've got a cut right here that undercuts this about a half inch, maybe a quarter inch, somewhere in there. I don't know. I'll have to shave that off because there's a good chance that that will yeet off there like a fat kid at a skate park. But I can bring my tool rest in a little bit to maybe minimize the casualties. I don't know. There we go. We'll make sure that's right. As Jeff always says, check all your fastening points and all that cool stuff like that. Make sure they're tight so you don't get messed up like birth control helmet's on. Flipping a switch. My wife's got her birth control helmet on too. She's like a hot Jason Voorhees over here. Shit's vibrating on my wall. Too much power. Alright, so this has got some really crazy looking patterns and grains in it. I'm digging it. Huh?
I gotta go get my fan.
Go get your fan. I was telling them earlier, it's like a damn sauna in southern Ohio right now.
Oh, I've got a fucking sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Where's my bag at? Is it in your truck?
Front seat of my truck. Sorry about that. Let me make sure y'all smack that. Yeah! Smack the like button for me. Big moment and great part. Thank you. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I'm feeling it. Jeff's feeling it. I know Steve's feeling it. Anybody that does live content, you're feeling it. Hanging out on the low end, 220 views or 220,000 views on a live stream, and now we're fighting sometimes 6,000, 7,000. I remember I would look up at my in-stream counter and it'd be like 800, 900, 1,000, and now I feel privileged to get like to get. So it doesn't really matter who as long as guys are here. All right, so I do got some bark in here, but for the sake of me not cutting air, like over here in the secondary asshole area, I'm not going to pop that bark out just yet. I'm going to let it come out on its own, so I'll take the hit. He'll probably bash me in the face. But we're going to start working on coning this out more and taming the sides, because I'll be super happy when I can get my mortise cut in here. Floppy floppy. Refresh the edge on this just a little bit with Cubicon. Annoying the hell out of me. Alright, so start finessing this outer rim here. working a lot faster than this, but where I've got these voids in here, it's really gonna suck if I catch one of them hard. I'm gonna attempt to put on my actual bowl rest here and see if I can make that work just a little bit better for the calls. Which it might not. I don't know. We're gonna figure that shit out together. There we go. Oh, she right up on the edge of it. Oh shit, Vincent. What up, Vincent? Vinny, I'm gonna put my email in the live. Email me that way if you happen to be the one that wins this. Okay. Put my Amy. All right, we can do that, man. Thank you, buddy. So Vincent's will go towards Amy M.
You want me to just put Amy in?
That's fine. Just put Amy M in there. Ooh, shit, dancing. You guys never get to come back here and hang out. So now you can see what the hell I'm actually doing back here. We'll give this a shot. I got a way bigger work area now. So she's spinning around. She's about a quarter to an eighth inch off this. As you can see, if we go in here too deep, it's gonna be a bad day. So we're just dancing around that. Trying to get her balanced. That's our main goal right now. Thank you, Vinny. Alright, so we're starting to look like a bowl. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm really digging the way that's looking. Especially with all the bark stuff that'll be coming out of here, hopefully. And the inclusions. What would be really cool is if I could shape this like a bowl and find a glass bowl that fit inside of it to sit inside there. We're not going to jump to any conclusions yet. There's still the chance this thing could fly apart here on the lathe. But this is the biggest singular piece of burl that I've ever turned. You look hot over here with your Jason mask on, I ain't gonna lie. Hotty. Huh? Rawr. Rawr, damn it! confetti yeti. Okay, so right through here, and obviously 'cause this big ass piece of the bowl is missing, it's giving me some shit whenever I come through here. But looking at it, we're almost rounded. Like, we don't have a whole lot of shadow line up here other than the places that are, you know, literally missing off the bowl. But as far as the outsides of it, we're golden. So I think we're going to try, we're going to try to start knocking this part off here and shaping our mortise. And I could be completely ass backwards by doing this. I don't know. But we're going to find out one way or another. Bring it out just a wee bit. Look at me go, Billy. Sit her down just below center because we're working with the left wing of the bowl gouge. Let's go beat ourselves up real quick. Scoot y'all back just a tad bit. Probably not the best way to do that. Still the way I did it. Don't give a shit. Ow, got my finger caught in that butthole. So we need to start cropping this out. In order to do that, we're going to pop some of this bark out here because I got to see. Now, sharpen that gouge later. Good thing I got 5 of them. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to shape that and then make it to where we can put a mortise in there. I think we ought to actually shape it inward just a little bit more with the bowl gouge to give us a better purchase. Wobbling a little bit. Get my calipers. Come here, Billy. Measure what we're sitting for here at the top part of this. $11.8 centimeters. We're going to go just a tad bit bigger. 2 playing cards worth. Set that down there for a minute. That one. Alright. I'll move you back over here so I can get in there and do work. What's up, Maverick? Oh yeah. You guys that are just popping in here, if there's any of you that are just popping in here, we're raffling off the fountain pins or the pin kits, $5 an entry. I think I got 4 or 5 of them out here. I'm not 100% sure. And then kind of showing off the new lathe. Still trying to break it in, get used to it. And we are turning this monstrous piece of burl here. So this, a lot of firsts today. Alright, so we've got our line cut. We're going to have to cut in deep for this because of this piece of bark inclusion that comes through here and through here. Because once I put in the my big jaws, I don't want it to literally crack the blank apart. So,
Maverick wants to know, what did you get?
I'm sorry, what?
New lathe, what did you get?
I got the Grizzly, well, my wife and kids got me the Grizzly G0987. 16 overbed capacity. If you flip it outboard, you can do it to a 32-inch. And I'm very quickly learning that the 2 horsepower will rock your ass if you're not real careful. So far in this turning, I haven't had it above 800 RPMs. I'm usually spinning about Mach Jesus. I don't like those laying there shaking. I'm afraid they might fall off and stab me in the foot. You look like you came to party. The only thing I'm doing right now is trying to gauge how far I need to take this to get past that inclusion. Because even though we can turn this between centers, once it's time to actually finish it, I'm going to put it on the spindle. I'm going to side mount the head just to show you guys how to do it. Yeah, so we still got further to go through there till we get through this inclusion stripe right here. Ow. You ain't led wrong yet. Okay, so we're through this one. We are going to have to go a little bit further because this inclusion. I'm going to take it about another 1/4 inch in, and then I'm going to start stabilizing that with CA glue and stuff like that just to make it a little bit easier on me. Then we're going to do what I've been dreading this whole time, popping this tailstock out of the way, shaping up the inside of this so we can mount it. This ought to be a blast. I don't use carbides a lot anymore, but when I do, I try to make it for a specialized task. Like, I like using my diamond head to cut mortises and stuff. Alright, so I'm really dreading sanding that. Just damn it. But I'm gonna sand it real quick, and I'll back the tailstock off, and I'm going to cut the dovetails. Piece of sandpaper out here. There we go. 1,000, man. Get 1,000 yet, damn. More like it. It looks like Mr. Wilson, you heading out, brother? Love you, bud. Be careful. I will try not to die. Alright, so there's that. Let me get the CA glue real quick. Putting CA glue in my butthole bowl. Don't kink shame me, internet. I'm just gonna flood it. Fuck it. See what happens. I'm really surprised no bugs have came out of this yet. It's a live log piece of wood. I mean, it's not green. When I checked it, it was right around 10-12% moisture. But it's been sitting outside because I just cleaned my shop the other day and I didn't really have a place to sit shit. While that's drying, we're going to knock some of this bark out of here. Oh, we got one. The shoops, one more for Thunder Gouge. Gotcha, dear.
Got 'em.
You are in. You're in like Flint. I don't care what anybody says. These little Irwin folding chisels are the shit. I wish they made them in other sizes because I carry one for a pocket knife. Except when you drop it on your foot. Then you'll carry your toe in your pocket because you're a fucking idiot. Ow. That hurt. Really want to get that out of there. Make sure I've got a clean wall to work with. Alright, I think that is the majority of the chaos bark, except for down in here. There's some sketchy shit, but honestly, it's just... We've probably done worse on this channel. The Shoops! Put them down for another ticket. The Shoops. They bought 5 memberships. Shoops are always helping out up here. Alright, so y'all want a sneak peek at this? What it's going to look like when I put the shine juice on it? Or are we just going to wait? It's up to you guys. This makes it so much fucking easier. Oh my god.
Yes, they want to see.
You want to see a peek? You're damn right you do. I'm going to show you a peek. I'm going to show you a dirty little peep show. You get a piece of my frosted lemonade that undoubtedly has fucking tree bark in it. It's fiber. If you turn wood, don't throw away your mixed match socks at the house that the dryer eats. It's for my big size 14 Brogan. It's also my cock sock. I can put all of it plus the balls in there.
Michael.
They're my people. They're cool with it.
You are alive.
I don't care. I've said way worse on life. Alright, so let's try this out here. A little bit of my OB shine shit. Wow. Bring it in here so you can see the filth as it occurs. Over here, you got a bunch of different colors and discolorations, but that's actually in the wood right there. That's not. I just cut up a pair of worn out boxers yesterday for standing. Yeah, dude. What are you laughing at?
Just what people are doing instead of buying rags.
Oh, dude, you go. I am way too poor to have a damn paper towel budget like I need. Like I go through half a roll of paper towels. I don't.
Stained in you.
Yeah, fucking Eric got them doogie stains in the back. We got some tiger striping up here at the top. What? He's honest. Hell, we ain't got no shame. We're all middle-aged men that play with our wood and shacks. Except for I got a girl in mind this time. Real boy.
Okay, Pinocchio.
Well, I want to be a real boy.
Shine that butthole.
Shine that butthole. Well, hold on for a minute. This is just for you.
Michael.
So we're around. It's got a massive ass void over here and there. Like the front butt and the back butt that has the diddle hole. Have you ever noticed a better finish with the boxers? I mean, that's a legit question. Yeah, Eric, you got to fire it back at us. Dude, I've heard of people using, I know this sounds god-awful, like maxi pads. Unused, of course. But, like, they said that, like, the fabric in them and, like, the mesh is really good for wood finishes. I take a lot of shit, but I don't know if I could bring out some maxi pads and just have, like, you know, a box of Kotex back here in the back for finishes. Now, if they throw off a real good finish, so be it, man. We got to roll with it, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not.
Would you like to try one today?
Not on this. On my pins, yes, I will. Y'all stick around. I'm going to jam a maxi pad up in this biznitch. Whoa, they're very absorbent. That is true. I'm a paper towel bag. Yeah, you can't use the blue shop towels either. Blue shop towels put little fibers in your shit. You got to use like Family Dollar fucking paper towels, man. Just buy stock in them. All right, so now that that's done, I'm gonna back this off a little bit. She's still spinning true, but she's a sketchy heifer. Get this shine juice out the way before I spill that. Dude, it is crazy as hell moving a tool rest out of the way and still having room to like get my big ass arm in here.
Ryan wants to know what part of the bowl is the taint.
Dude, honestly, I think if like this is the butthole,
Down.
it would be like right there. You found it, yeah, right there in the ripple strip.
I am done with you today. Oh God, I am done.
No one ever said this shit was wholesome. All right, I gotta. My wife's gonna kill me. I mean, no. Just want to take this and. Okay, I think I've cropped that out enough with the diamond tool. I'm gonna bust out my money screw. Yeah, and pronounce this wall dovetail more in the back, and then we're gonna start taking this nub out because that's already pissing me off. Yeah, Billy. What's up, Suzanne? How's it going? Alright guys, Suzanne's in here. I'm not spitting on this thing anymore. Thomas Locke can do it, so can I. All right, we're gonna sand this, knock all the funk out of the way. I think for this one, I can just man grip it, you know? Man grip it.
If you lose a finger, I ain't taking it.
Like that blue. This is like that time that I got on top of the washing machine, ecstasy, and I was all by myself, but I had a party. Y'all hit the damn like button. Okay. Detail that. Hit it with a couple cleaning passes with my minuscule. Alright, we're gonna run with it. This could be really cool, or this could be an epic shit show. We'll find out. Let me get my my thingamajig here. Man grip. Ryan, all the way in California, just made 7 tons of sticky when I reached around the side of this and grabbed that butthole like that. He's like, ah, got me. You son of a bitch got me. Okay. Butthole. Set this here for a minute. Pop this off here. One of the other reasons that I missed my handle.
One fell. I don't know what
It was my ouch, or my chisel. Great, there's that. Holy shit, she's hot. Okay. Don't lie to me, heifer. Okay, she's on. Got my check. Jaws. Okay. Okay. This could be real dumb. Make sure we're down. Okay. But it's not. All right. She's spinning around. We're going to put the tailstock on her just because she is a burl. You got one for Rhinestone Suzanne. Okay. Now we're going to run this thing all the way back up here so I can start hollowing on it because I'm a problem child.
Call it the lathe reacher.
The lathe reach around. Let's give it the old fucking rusty fish hook right there. I'll spit in its mouth if we could find one. Alright. So, I'm going to ask you guys, before I get to chop it on this, should I make this like a normal straight-walled bowl? Or should I round the top of it off? and leave like a little, a smaller entry. Thank you, Ryan. It does have some wormholes in it. It's got some defects in it, but I mean, it's kind of like what you're going to get with found on the ground wood. I was actually working at the school, and a buddy of mine that I went to high school with messaged me. I hadn't talked to him in years. And he's like, hey, man, I found this. I think you might want it. Then he dropped it off while I was working the crosswalk. Little did I know that one of the dudes I hung out in high school with was going to drop me a giant wooden butthole. Nah. But he asked if I ever get a chance, would I make him a collection plate for church in exchange for the butthole bowl. So, yeah, is what it is, dog. Let's get it. She's a wobbly Jezebel. That is right there on the no-no square. Okay, hold on. Kind of see something happening here, and I want to take care of that before I get balls deep in this. And we're going to alternate that to where the points that are pushing out of our center ring aren't on the proverbial taint and ripple strip area of the bowl. Because that would be...
Oh, poor Susan. Her earbuds died, and she's listening to you in the gym.
I'm so sorry, Suzanne. You are going to be the most popular chick at your gym, I assure you. That, or they're probably going to tell you your gym membership's no good anymore. I'm sorry, either way on. I'm going to bring out the straight wrist again, which I laid over here, so I can kind of work on this top angle a little bit. I think, honestly, if we go to make a straight wall bowl out of this, as much of these crevices and buttholes that we have here, I think it would blow apart. But I think if we can roll this over to where I've got one centrifugal piece and then hollow out the majority of the inside, I think we'll be golden and we'll still be able to get the cavities on the side of it. So stick with me. This is probably going to hurt. We're at the lowest speed possible. Bird control helmet. Make sure stuff's tight. I'm not saying that I don't have faith in Grizzly. I'm just saying it's a new lathe and I've had shit fly apart on me before. Know that. What up, Man of the North? Also formerly known as, I think, Bad Dragon? Bad Dragon. Skillet Dragon. Alright. The raffle's still going for the first calling on pins. We'll do that here in a second, but I'm going to slope off this edge a little bit. I want to be a real boy. Ow, bitch. Thank you. Just below center. Coming back in with the bull gouge. Blowing my edge a little bit. tool rest in a little bit as we're doming that. I keep forgetting to turn that sumbitch off. Alright, so we're going to bring our tool rest in. That way I don't have that much of a crazy overhang. That way the catches, or not the catches, thank God, yet, but the jumping of the air gap connected with the wood isn't as violent. So we're going to round this off, get rid of this crazy thing that I was worried about bashing me in the face, and get on with the getting on. Okay, so where we're at, not ignoring the comments, I promise. Time to do some sketchy stuff. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so we still got a little bit more. I want to round this off. I've still got this undercut from the saw because I'm a derelict. And then we're going to go around the outside of it one more time, now that I've got it chucked up on the center to actually get her back to true, because I'm starting to get a little bit of wobble. But, man, the grain on that is just beautiful as hell. And I'm kind of leery about getting inside here. Kind of leery about getting inside that butthole. But we're going to do it. I'm just going to mangle this and turn it just a tad bit. She's spinning pretty, though. She just got a damn wobble to her. Check out. Make sure everything's still tight on here. It's a new lathe, guys. I do need to anchor it to the floor, though. I'm afraid if I anchor it to the floor without putting some bricks on it, it's going to shake the hell out of that camera and you guys won't be able to watch it at all. Alright. I can see where she's actually out of balance at. I wasn't playing when I said this thing was a monster. This is fighting me every step. I just about stuck my finger in that shit. Alright, I got a little bit right here. Round out. I got the cut right here that I got to bring in. But I'm kind of liking the vase style of where this is going. I would like to make this a full-blown hollow form to where you could see inside of it. I don't know if the wood is going to support that. We're going to see here in a second. But we got 105 y'all in here, 33 likes. Mr. Winkle would be proud. I would hope so. Hollow form butthole. All right, so wife's going to bring the computer over here. I'm going to bring it up here. We're going to spin, and we're going to see who the first winner is. She got her Voorhees mask on. Let me turn this off so I don't lose power to my AC hood, which is saving my big ass right now. Water. Look like a fucking cockatoo, boys.
There you go. Oh, God.
You can unplug it from that. I'll take it. Bring her right over here and sit her on top of the bowl. You can stand off camera. You're fine. Okay, can you all see that? All right, we got Eric Makes for 2. Jesse Gilland, Shoops, Thunder Gouge, Joseph Carpenter, Amy M. Thunder Gouge, the Shoops, and Rhinestone Suzanne.
77 rockets.
77 rockets. Spin the damn thing. Eric Makes, my dude. My wife will put my my email in the chat here. Email me or message me on Facebook. I don't think I got you on Facebook yet, brother. And I'll get your address, and I will get the pin out to you this week, man. Congratulations. Hold on for a minute. You still got to pick which one you want. Which one you want, Heffy? You've got the tuxedo purple maple with Wingay. You got that one for Tim's list. Hold on for a minute here. I'm trying to see if we forgot somebody.
I got Tim's list on there.
Is Tim's list on there? Okay. So, Mr. Eric, pick which one you want, man. You got Flaming Box Elder. You got the Sunburst Osage. You have the Resin GISI. You got the Purple Heart Wingate Maple GISI. And then you got the Tuxedo Pin. You pick which one you want, man. You get back a hold of me. Or let me know here in the chat, all right? Okay.
Yeah, he was up there above rockets.
Okay, I was making sure he's on there. I didn't want anybody to get shortchanged.
Yep.
Let's go with the Osage. All right, let me take it out of the box.
Yeah. You didn't scroll all the way up.
I'm sorry, I'm a dumbass. Tim, you were bring it. She'll bring it up here. I'll show you. Come here, buddy. You're right there above 77 rockets, man. I wasn't trying to jib nobody. I promise y'all. All right, so take the Osage out. My wife will put my email in the chat here. So, preview of your pin. This is Osage Orange with the heat treat that I done on the lathe with a heat gun. This is a fountain tip. Everything works on her. And I will send that out, honestly, probably Tuesday, Wednesday. That's when I go back into town where the post office is. I'll drop this off, and whoever else wins one. All right, I'm going to get something to drink. We're going to get back into turn, and I am deaf as shit in my ear again.
Do I delete all these, or are we doing another one or not?
Keep those on there. Delete one of Eric Makes.
Delete one of Eric's makes.
Yep, he should have more than one on there. Delete one of them.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Redneck, thank you. We're raffling them off today, dude. It's $5 for an entry. And I don't know, man. They sell for way more than that on the internet and local and shit like that. You guys have been cool. We're celebrating the new lathe, the big turn, the monster stuff. Working on the shop a little bit. The fact that I'm going deaf in my left ear and I can hear myself talking, which is horrible. But we're just kind of hanging out and celebrating today. I'll still be probably going live tomorrow doing my normal sketchy stuff with pins and all that because I haven't done one on this monster yet. But I'm going to hit this vape real quick and we'll jump back into it. Change one of the other Erics to Amy. Yep, she's on it, bro.
I've got my Amy M on there. Is there another Amy?
Amy is Resnort. Yeah, it's the same one.
She's already on there.
Yeah, put another one on there for Eric. Take one of Eric's off there and put her on there. He said, please.
Okay.
We'll do that for you, Eric. If you guys haven't, please like it, subscribe. Helps the channel out tremendously. My hair looks like a fucking hot pile of dog shit. Suzanne, I'm sorry if you're still at the gym and everyone's looking at you like you're watching a class on Tourette's or something because I say some foul shit. Talking about buttholes and cockatoos and all kinds of stuff. But please like, subscribe. We're getting closer and closer to that 7,000 mark. Consider becoming a member. I want to do some members only streams now that I got a bigger lathe and I can do some crazy stuff. I'm going to start turning pool cues, canes, stuff like that now that I've got the option to do bigger stuff. I want to do some really cool segmented pool cues. This bad boy also does the outboard turning. So I don't know if you guys got to see it yet or not, but it'll give me a second to breathe. I'll snatch this heifer up. When I say outboard bigger turnings, I mean outboard bigger turnings. This is a 20-inch by 3-inch chunk of cherry. She's a stout heifer. Thanks to Brad at Goutwood LLC. Use the code WHACKER, WHACKER for your discount. This is a maple segmented rim job. And I've also got a maple segmented pedestal for it to go on. Glue's not all the way dried up yet, and I don't want to risk this thing blowing apart like a tractor trailer tire on a highway. So we're not going to turn this one today. That was the original plan for the monster. So I had to go yank out a burl so it would really give me something to work on. I've also got some pin blanks glued up for tomorrow as well. Get that out of there. But we're here today just having some fun. Got a flash flood. Dude, I totally get it. It's been raining like piss out of a boot here for like past couple days. It's hotter than hell and humidity's like 1,000,000,010. What's up, Mims? How's it going, brother? Okay, so the more and more I'm looking at this, I don't know if this is a maple burl or not. He said it is. But it's got a lot, like a lot of crazy coloration going through it. What I miss?
Michael says you cannot make a pool cue before me.
Buddy, I'm already on it. I've got a whole bunch of segmented pieces over there. Like, I'm talking like purple heart and spalted maple diamond segmented stuff with some turquoise inlays. Like, hell, I might even get crazy and do a GISI design pool cue just to do it. I know that the bottom segment's got to be 29 inches. The top segment's got to be 29 inches. Got a rubber butt cap. You got your pool cue tip, and then you take a special kind of insert in the middle to thread them. I really, really want to do it. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, we're live on, not live, but we're on TikTok, Instagram, and there's a Facebook group called The Whack and Shack. It's not a page, it's a group. That way I don't get a bunch of random ass wood spammers trying to sell me crazy shit on there. Seems like if you join a pin group now, you get some dude from like Indonesia or some shit trying to sell you ambonium burl or something for like 80 billion baht. But we're going to clean this up, finish around off that edge. We're going to smoke the side of this real quick so we can get it flush. Okay, they're passing. And then I'm going to bust out my big-ass Forstner bit because I think that 2 horsepower will be enough to feed it through. And I'm going to Forstner a hole in here. So let's get her. Angle my fan back here. The El Cheapo fan, like that thing's fucking.
Mine's blasting.
Like that thing's cooling my big ass off. It just hits my arm with air.
Would you like to borrow mine?
No, I'm good. I got air conditioning in this thing. All right. We're good. Lathe's not getting hot. I know that's stupid, but I keep checking that. I've had lathes that got hot before. It scares the hell out of me. My head's too far up my ass to show. Gotcha. Well, if you're looking for another ass, there's one right here. Alright, I'm going to finagle down so the chaff's not in front of the workpiece. We're going to get back at it. Edge is still good. Bringing us in a little bit because I'm starting to get that overhang. Start getting that overhang when you start having problems with the catches. That's kind of where we're wanting that smooth cut. Pretty sure this dark stripe here is a bit of an inclusion. We'll know in a second. It's a whole lot of inclusion. Right here, right there mainly, a lot. So you guys can hear me. We're around this, round off the back of it. We're gonna deepen this lip just a bit. And then we're gonna make this ugly sumbitch pretty, right? That's what we're gonna do. Take that off, put our S rest on here. Start working on the outside a little bit. Get her shaped exactly where we want her. She's a fickle heifer. Try to read some of the comments. You can stick that somewhere. Oh, my pool stick? Mike Wilson still hung up on me. Put the pool stick in my ass. I'm not doing it. Yeah, she's running a lot smoother now. I guess that whenever I went ahead and chucked it up on that new whenever I chucked it up on the larger jaws, it might not have centered up perfectly. I knew it was going to come back and round it out, but I didn't really expect it to throw it off that much. And I was obviously wrong. Looks like it's a learning experience for all of us. Especially my wife, who's sitting here in the corner, just shaking her head like, what the fuck did I get into? I command you to work, motherfucker. Splinter, who'd have thunk it? Alright. Alright, so we're rounded off. Need to work on the lip a little bit, which totally get. And for that, I'm going to bust out. Where are you at, son of a bitch? My old school spindle gouge. Alright, just wanted to give that rim a little bit of an undercut. And we did. Alright, so I think we need to sand it up a lot. Then we're going to hit this with the Forstner bit and step it up, obviously. We're ultimately going to be going to our bigger Forstner bit so I can see how I can get down in here. I'm going to move this out of the way, like real far out of the way. Damn, it's nice getting that out of the way. Ears plugged up again. That's awesome. Dad. Ah, bitch. Okay. Got some crazy figure and grain in this. Like, it really is crazy. Like, I don't even want to put anything too wild on here, but I know I'm going to have to. Probably eat up a shit ton of friction polish. Oh yeah, it's going to eat it up. Friction polish. Just rub it in, right? Yeah, that's what God gave us fingers for that and other reasons. Oh, you're good, Dan. Dan is also one hell of a turner. I got kind of salty the other day because I realized that Dan was throwing out videos and I wasn't getting notifications for him, and I try to stay on top of all my people's shit. Alright, so we're going to let that sit there for a second, and then I'm going to hit her with some heat after I get the epic gob of Woodworker's Vaseline off my hand. Looks like I've been fisting an elephant.
How much I've been.
Uh,
Very much I've been.
it is an elephant of a beast. I think the whole goal is this is to not jam my finger in here, which is undoubtedly going to happen. Don't jam your finger in the butthole. Unless you ask and it's consensual. Then you guys still got to think about it, because those are the ones that trap you. They can't even see my face. Redneck Woodworking. Later, brother. Thanks for stopping by, man. Alright, we rubbed that a little bit at 700 RPM. Let's see what she looks like. Still definitely got some lines in here I got to work on, but I'll take those out with a scraper here in a little bit. Just wanted to see what the figure was looking like before I got real deep into her like that. Alright, so there we go. So I'll jump on the bus, do something really stupid and sketchy. We're going to hit this thing with a Forstner bit and start removing some of the stock in the center of it. Yeah. I think Grizzly forgot to send me like a cotter pin or something that goes in the bottom of my my tailstock. I might have to call him here in a little bit and check it out. You back up, you Jezebel. Okay. There's that guide hole. Where did I put my thing in?
What?
My chuck key. Because we're going to work up to this one. We're not going to work up to not nothing if I can find my chuck key though. Could be a whole lot of anywhere. Like I got a son that's buck ass wild. Found one. Work smarter, not harder. Hold on for a minute, boys and girls.
Find it?
Magnets. Reaching stick. Objective complete. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go def in our left here again. I literally just had a damn Forza bit in my hand.
Showers in the vicinity.
Huh?
Just got a notification on my watch. Showers in the vicinity.
Oh shit. Ooh. Really not 100% sure what I just done with that 1-inch Forstner bit I had in my hand. I know the 3's laying there.
You didn't have it in your hand.
Thought I did.
No, that's
Okay.
the only one you pulled out.
I don't pull that.
Is that it in your drill?
Yeah, that's one of them. Alright.
Welcome.
Thank you, wife of mine. Bring y'all over here, get a peek of what the hell's going on. Move that behemoth.
Your daughter just messaged me.
Yeah,
She wants breakfast for dinner.
I don't care. Back out, get some of that funk off there. Send her back in and out. In and out. Right by the butthole. Yes. What's up, comrade? How's it going, brother? got way deeper to go, and we're running right out of pecker. So we're gonna clean that out, knock the funk off that. We're gonna go to your home ball. There we go. Tighten that down. Keep a hot grip on the chuck. Huh? Story of my life, baby. I'm fucking bottoming out. What's up, comrade? This is a big knot of maple. I'm pretty sure it's maple now that I can smell it that I'm drilling it. But maple burl. She a big old fugly sumbitch. She rough too. Step up a size. If it's bigger, it goes deeper, right? Lock that in there. Nope, that was not fucking playing. I don't have that seated all the way back in there. That was dumb on my part. I about snapped the Forstner bit off in my face. Just trying to get a little bit of extra length out of it. You know, doing the whole thing where you suck your gut in, push your hips out. Wasn't working, boys. Sometimes you just got to give them what you got and move on. Okay. Make sure. There we go. She's in there. We know she'll cut, by God, or she'll drag it round. Tighten that up. Back it off. Sand it in, you know. Not really teasing, just the in and out. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bit of bump and grind. Bottomed out on the quill on that time.
Ah, yeah, back it up, Biddy.
It's gonna hurt if I catch this. There's too many inclusions. Reps for Jesus. I bring it out. I bring it out real good like that. You can't make it look longer. It's an art. You gotta shave it up like a bonsai tree and push your gut out, or pull your gut in and push your hips out. Might have read a book or something. I don't know. Yeah. So let's get this big warlock. I don't even know if this is gonna work in here. Huh?
You're jumping the Big Daddy.
Yeah, it's going in hard. Maybe. Back you off just a little bit. Tighten that up. I crank it good. Fuck that. I'll use my hands. I got that bit 4 months ago. I still haven't found a worthwhile use for it yet. Alright. She's at the slowest. This is the G0987. Its slowest speed 600. And we are at 600. Just making sure real quick, like. All right, so she wobble. She don't wobble, which is a plus. You obey me. I'm going to round this out a little bit to kind of gauge what the hell's going on. Oh, you sing? You sing song? No, we don't want wiggles on the lathe. But we get them. Got a consistent shadow line. Jiggle, folds. I don't know if it would or not. This is a one-phase motor, usually for the. I've got a VFD in the house, but you got to put a VFD on a three-phase motor. Alright, so catchy, there we go. Starting to hollow it out. What? I can't hear anything on my ear. I know I sound stupid. The burl's really cool. I kind of like the way that the bark is coming up onto the rim here. Still want to round this off. And then we're going to bring our crane neck tool in here and we're going to start undercutting this a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be able to hollow it all the way out because it's got this crack that goes through it. But we're still going to make it where it's at least a bowl. And I don't know. We might make a cool little top lid go on the top of this little butthole within a butthole here. And if we hollow it out all the way, I'm going to lose the butthole feature. So it's kind of where we're at. So take this off. Get the big flat tool wrist. There we go. Set you there. I've got this gigantic carbide from Simple Wood. It's supposed to be meant for stuff like this. But honestly, every time I use it, I catch a wicked nasty catch. So I'm kind of leery of it, but I'm going to try it. And that works, I reckon. See how it works compared to crane neck. I've actually got to use for hollowing this thing out. Got a flat base on it, much smaller neck, but you get some overhang in there. Okay, see if we got bark inclusions on the inside of it. None so far. I will say that 2 horsepower will beat the shit out of you. It's like fighting a bull. I'll shave up the insides now that I got a little bit of room to work in here. that the tool for the job? No. This is the one I'm using? Yep. Square nose scraper, which is right here. You're not on camera. Just walk around here, kid. Everybody sees your nightgown. Fuck yeah, Bobby. It's pretty good. All right, see what we got here. I only drilled about 3 inches in because the bottom of it's ate up pretty good. I don't want to. I would love to be able to leave about a 1/2 inch wall in here. That way I could still leave wood on the outside of it and remove this inside cavity, but I don't know if it's going to hold up to that. There's my crane neck over there. Go. We got another tool for that too. Never used it. It's supposed to work. Noisy as shit. Yeah. Refrain from that for a minute. Go back to this one, try it. I believe I like the crane neck the best out of those for hollowing stuff out. We're going to do our next and our final giveaway on the pins in about 15, 20 minutes. So if you guys want to get your name in there again, go ahead and do it or let me know. We'll get you added to the list, and then we'll spin the wheel and somebody can pick what they want. I think we need to raise our tool stock just a tad bit. Alright, see what we got in here being hollowed out wise. Someday. Later, Maverick. Simple wood tools. Yes. Okay, so we're starting to undercut it a little bit. I've got about half an inch till I make it to my butthole. Sounds god awful. But we're not gonna go. I'm afraid because I've got this gigantic split right through here. I'm afraid if I go through that, I'm actually gonna blow this apart, and it's already starting to break right here, as I can see. So I think we're gonna do just a large open cavity on the inside of it, clean up this rim. We'll spin a lid for it, and we'll let it set like that for a couple days, maybe a week or two. And then if she doesn't get stupid, we'll come back and we'll turn her. But I don't want to sacrifice the structural integrity of this, because the outside of it's absolutely beautiful. I got to hit it with a scraper and all that. The inside of it is beautiful as well, and I don't want to be the jackass that got a little overzealous and ruined it. You know what I mean? I'm deaf in my ear hole. Wrong one. And I don't know if raising the speed up would help any. No, that's gonna make my lathe walk across the floor all the way up like that. slow back down. I like to think that I'm better at dealing with slow speed violence than high speed violence. Which we've actually got a pretty good little lip underneath that. We've got about, I don't know, inch and a half maybe. My shop vacs on. Oh no, why would I use the shop vac when I got this fucking baking with the nozzle?
God, you're so fucking needy.
I am a needy fuck, I'm sorry, dear. Big hose.
Oh, my battery died.
Ta-da. Alright, so I agree. Someday. So we got about an inch and a half underhook under here, or underlip, undercut, call it what you want. Everything alright? Okay. I'm gonna take the scraper and round off the inside of this a little bit. You sons of bitches. And let's see where we go from there. Down just a little bit. So we got. I about stuck my fingers in that again. That's good, that's good. We're really close to that fucking crack, dude. I don't know if I want to come through that or not. Get your fan back up and running, honey. Let me get my big old piece of scotch right here. wrong with you, honey? Wood in your eye. I'm sorry. I'm a failure as a husband. Alright. So I'm gonna give us a little bit of love on the outside, and then we're going to shellac her down, because I'm already starting to punch through to the bark inclusions on the inside of it. Or I can say the hell with it and just send it home and do what I was going to do to begin with. Yeah, fuck it. Let's ride. We ride at dawn, Pookie. As soon as I find my tool. There it is. Alright.
Do I need to put my shield on?
Probably, yeah. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Let's get it. See where we're at. What's up, Jeff? How's it going, brother? What?
I accidentally hit enter before I finished my sentence, and it just typed half of it.
Oh. My wife's manning the computer over there. She's road dogging with me today. Since how we had to road dog yesterday to go pick up this lathe. Okay, so we are getting dangerously close to the butthole area here. Jeff, I'll ask you. You're super seasoned wood turner. This has got these inclusions in this. Hey, that's a spider. That's a weird looking fucking spider.
Is it dead?
No, it's crawling around. I'm getting ready to eat it. It's got like pinchers on it. Look at this shit. I'm dead now. But here it is on my finger. Go look at it. Look at that shit. Claws. Fucking only in Southern Ohio. Anyways, Jeff. Sorry, the ADD squirrel thing hit me there. Should I hollow this all the way out to where I expose both these holes? Or play the safe? I had spiders in my butthole.
Yes, that's what
They crawled right out of the butthole. But hollow it out to where I expose some of the openings in here because I'm afraid it's going to split. Or play it safe, keep the live edge, natural features on it, and continue with just the hollow form like I got. I'd say that spider has been yeeted to Jesus for the past 2 hours. Ah. I would expose one hole, but not both. I see what you're doing there. Any insight on how I only exposed one of my holes? And which one would you expose? Because you can't tell me that don't look like 2 cheeks in a hole. Oh, shit. After all, you only need one, right? And it could split. Right, yeah.
I stepped away for her. Your friend Kurt is something else.
See which one opens first? Jeff's got pretty good logic. I'm going with Jeff on this. All right, let me get a hooter of water. We'll get back into it with the crane neck, and I'm going to start chopping on his biatch. Whoa! I'm about 100% sure that it's going to be my butthole that opens up first. Most likely. Could be wrong, but I still got about a 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 of an inch over here on the belly button. But the butthole is on the cuspus of revealing itself. We're going to make that happen, I reckon. What's my battery looking like real quick? Oh, I still got 58%. Let's get her. If you guys haven't yet, you need to check out Jeff's channel. He 2-minute tips for wood turners. He done it. Was that peach or pear that you done the other day? The live stream that I was watching, and like it totally made me want to turn this. A little bit more speed. Fucking gratuitous violence. Oh yeah, I lowered that rest down a little bit. Wonder why I was scraping. Wonder why I was catching like that. Huh? It was a plum? See how my butthole's doing. What?
He says his hole's getting tighter. Just watch.
Who, Jeff?
Whoever 2 minutes
That's
is.
Jeff. Ah, I'm through!
Someone said safety meeting.
Oh, look, bitches. I'm putting stuff in my butthole. La 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 la. I'm through. All right, so the butthole's going to be the first thing to reveal itself. The butthole has been revealed. Holy shit, now it's getting sketchy, boys. I really hope this don't fly apart. It looks like I got a solid piece of wood there. So I think I'll be okay. I'm going to start coming down here and trying to crop out some of this. I am through. The butthole has been breached. I'm punching my phone. I'm sorry. Ah! Alright, we're turning the shit down. What? Okay. See how big our butthole is now. Our butthole is getting bigger.
You're boring it out.
I'm stretching my butthole. Oh, okay. Hold up. This is a special girl. She's developed a secondary butthole. I don't know if this is just bark inclusions or what, but I gotta clear some of it out to see exactly what the hell oh yeah, she's a big butthole girl. I believe that butthole is much bigger than my little butthole.
I know exactly what part of this stream will end up as a highlight.
I'm hoping. The algorithm's been peeing in my belt here lately.
We're gonna break the record for YouTube for butthole references.
Could very well do that. Okay, we are going to very tactfully, and by tactfully I'm gonna smack up the fucking hammer, knock the bark out of these holes with my smaller parting tool, because I want to gauge exactly how big I'm going to be making my butthole. And if this sumbitch breaks apart while it's going mock Jesus, I can guarantee that my butthole will reach astronomical proportions. That's a fucking butthole. You could put some stuff in there.
Rockets.
What?
Hell yeah, hashtag late butthole surfers.
Butthole surfers. I feel like a jackass smacking it like that. So I'm going to walk over here and get an actual chisel. You know, the right job, the right tool for the job. Fucking Pikachu. No, your beam tool. You'll work. Butthole surfers. Need some lotion. God lube. Spit right in the butthole. This is why I got demonetized.
Lube it up and call it Betty.
What?
Lube it up and call it Betty.
Who said that?
Wilson.
My homie. My Scottish brother from another mother. I could actually hear him say it too. Lube it up and call it a Betty. Yeah, okay, now it's breaking out of there. I'm pretty sure that's all wood on that butthole. Maybe not. Hold on.
Jeff says if you need a chisel, it may not be ready.
No, that was just me picking bark out of it. I couldn't get my fat ass fingers down in there. All these little inclusions.
He's tagging y'all in the next short. Butthole Betty.
Butthole Betty. Put that in your fucking pipe and smoke it, Penn Kids Mall. It's not necessarily wood. See if I can catch this when it comes out in my hand down here. It's the pieces of bark. I'm just trying to get them out of there so I can see exactly how big that opening is. That way I can get my weight displaced evenly. You know what I mean? Now she just throws shit out the sides. She's a spitter. It has an active butthole. Yeah. Move you here. 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 Need to make a tool rest for over here now. Sharpen this up real quick. That's so fucking sketchy. Seeing the light through the buttholes. Yeah, this is most definitely the bigger one. Okay. What? She's spitting light at my booty hole. Come back in. butthole got bigger. Because my personal butthole got very much tighter. Okay. Shit. There we go. So that's getting a little sketchy over there. It's getting a little sketchy there. I think we ought to flatten up the bottom piece in here. And then we'll work on cleaning it up. What we got going on here? Just remember, if you place anything with the anus, the flared base coming from its arch corners. Yep, she's 100% correct. Rest in peace, Bobby G. Ah! Little scraper.
Wilson says, got it. Thanks, Kayla.
She is on it, bro. She will, she's all about saving a man's butthole. Or destroying it, depending on what kind of mood puts in.
In your proctology.
I'm gonna get my butthole examination light out. See what the hell I'm doing down here. Yeah.
He says, I was just asked out of retirement to do a safety and management seminar, and now this.
Sorry, buddy. Don't refer them to this butthole inspection show. Yeah, like I've always wanted to do one do a bowl that had the through forms on the live edge and all that stuff like that. I lucked out and got 2. I don't think we're gonna go a whole lot deeper than that. Yes, we are, because I'm a glutton for punishment, but you know, just trying to be honest with y'all. Let's see exactly where I gotta station this to get this cut. Right there. Keep punching my phone. Sorry about that, y'all. Alright, so we got haha, another piece of bark came out of my butthole. That's getting a little bit thinner right there. We are almost done with it. I want to bring this down just a tad bit. And then oh yeah. Oh yeah, she getting there. Bark, bark, bark. That's wood. Pretty sure that's all wood. Oh, that's wood. She's thick. I mean, she's still about an inch thick at her thickest parts. But if I go a lot more crazier, I'm afraid that this is going to match up on the inside. So, I believe we're going to call her there for revealing my holes. Move you guys over here. Here's my butthole. And then there's my prolapsed love orifice. Get a piece of sandpaper here. Insert that lip's rough as hell. move this big behemoth out of the way. It's weird that I can see light through this. Ow, fuck, that hurt. Hey, can you reach up and turn off the lights first? Can you turn off those lights up real quick? Want to see something? Give me just a second. Let me put it inside here. I'm gonna put it inside the butthole. Yeah, turn back on. Okay. Let me get my drill with my sander on it. That I have undoubtedly hid from myself.
Right here.
Yep, literally right in front of me. And while I'm sanding this, my lovely wife is getting ready to hit the wheel in front of everybody here. And we'll get the next pin to giveaway. All right, get you over here.
You ready? Can they see?
They can see.
Tim list.
Tim's list. Tim's list got one. Tim's list. Let me the Osage Orange has already been spoken for by Mr. Eric. Put a flickering light inside of it and see what's so great. All right, Tim.
Take the one that's already been.
It's already out. Which one you want, Tim's list? You got the flaming box elder, the resin GISI, the purple heart white maple, or the maple and wingay, and then the tuxedo. You got to message me, let me know. I'm not going to delete the names. Tim should contact me here shortly if he's not in here. And if he's not, we'll do it again. All right, so this isn't tool lines. Like, it's fairly smooth on the outside. That's not tool lines in the wood. But it's pretty weird looking, so I'm going to hit it with a much lower grit and try to remove a lot of it. See if I can shave past it, you know, shave it to make it look bigger or better. Imperfections in the butthole, correct. Stretch marks, not on my butthole, sir. Ah, bitch. Nope. Let's see if maybe, because this is stupid, maybe we can shave those out with a super, super light pass. We're going to use you. Speed up just a little bit. Come down here to the bottom, do pretty much the same thing, but I think I got the majority of those lines out. Quick, we're going to come down here, we're going to pronounce a foot on the bottom of it. Can't believe that's held on. Alright, we got holes. We got cool stuff, I reckon. Got the lines out of it. Hit it with some sandpaper, and I'm going to put the juice to it. The shatter from the voids. Yep, every time, dude. Cool, thank you. Alright, now, I've seen Jeff do this 1,010,000 times, so I'm going to try it. I'm going to shit in a Coke can. Actually, with a paintbrush, I'm going to use that to brush on my my finish. Something rough right there. I don't like that. Much better. All right. It always looks good when Jeff does it from this angle. I keep dropping gouges everywhere. So, this is the leakiest container on the face of the planet. Squirt some of this in my freshly shorn butthole here. All up in the crevices. Get in there real good, like I got dingleberries or something. More butthole talk. Maybe if I do all the bark first, or the natural edge, whatever you want to call it, it's fucking bark. When I put the second coat on, I'll target all the woods, including the bark and the actual hardwood itself. And maybe, just maybe, I'll get a darker finish on the bark inclusions. Remember, this is the butthole. I'm saving this one for last. I'm painting her up, shellacking her down. Michael Wilson, if you're still in the chat, give me a butthole. All cap letters, butthole. He is enjoying it a little too much. I am, yes. And grain, you said we'll need 2 or 3 coats? Okay. Jeff seems to know what the hell he's talking about, so when he talks, I listen. Get it in my cuspus. Alright. Skeeted. Get it down in my holes, you know? That bitch is thirsty.
Bigger paintbrush.
I do need a bigger paintbrush, but these are all that I have.
It's like watching Vinny paint.
You've seen Vinny paint a butthole? I will say this wood is thirsty as shit.
You're neglecting this all.
Hmm?
Yep, you're neglecting all that.
Yeah, I know. Not there yet. I still gotta do the inside of it. Fucking squirt it in my butthole.
hands-on back on him.
Hey, Tim, you won the pin, man. You gotta let me know which one you want.
Ooh,
What?
Michael Wilson used a word that I hate.
Moist.
Ugh.
Moisten her up. A little sticky Billy. Yeah, me too. I was actually kind of concerned that this might not be dry enough, but she proved me wrong. Pain me like a fucking donut. Shit, grab that. I can't jump over the lathe. I'm not that fucking aerodynamic. Built like a Volvo. Okay, so that might not be the best approach to it, but I'm pretty sure it worked. Yeah. Let that sit there for a minute. Move that. Move that. Gulp of water. Hey Tim, did you decide which pin you want, man?
You might need to show again.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and show you again. See here. Give that a second to dry up a little bit, and I'll pop her off the lathe. You got the Flaming Box Elder, the Resin GISI, the Purple Heart Maple and Wingate GISI, and the Purple Heart Maple and Wingate Tuxedo pin. So, Kayla, what do you want the butt plug pin made from? Got some nice wood, Mike's like. He does have, Michael Wilson just locked him down a lumber dude over in Scotland, which is, from what I've gathered, a pretty tasking job to do. And he got some hellacious lumber out of the deal.
The Indonesian stuff.
Yep. All right. So, Jeffro, I feel like that popped the grain right there, if anything. Say that I'm beautiful. That's not gonna work. Second coat's a hell of a lot easier to put on.
Ah, get it down that little hole.
Kind of weird because this isn't like the normal piece that I make. I usually make stuff that like has a use, like pins, bowls with lids and shit like that. I've been eyeballing this burl for a while. Didn't have the appropriate setup to turn it. Huh? What? What? You went, what?
Because you said if the septic tank's going better or whatever.
Uh-huh.
He says because it's already.
Oh, yeah, because Michael Wilson said moist. I'm telling you right now, Southern Ohio humidity, there's parts of me that are kind of moist. Shut up. So, wife and kids ordered me this lathe for Father's Day. Grizzly has been super cool through the whole deal on it. I got nothing but the best things to say about Grizzly. Now, the half-ass trucking company up here, because they paid for freight charge and the liftgate service, apparently it's been in Charleston since, like, Monday, which is an hour and a half, 2 hours away from me. They neglected to call me Monday at all, but they called me yesterday right before they closed down for the weekend and the day and told me that they wouldn't be able to deliver this to my house because they didn't know if they could fit a big rig down my road. Now, I live in a modular. I know for a fact that my house came in at least 2 or 3 pieces. I was here for that shit. I was present. And they came on big rigs. So did the excavator that dug the foundation, the truck that brought all the bricks, everything. And I was like, damn, can y'all meet me at like the local speedway, something? I'll pick it up. No. What their intent was, and I learned this after we drove to Charleston. Wife had to cancel her hair appointment, pissed me off. No one wanted to drive the truck down the road here. So they were going to hold my lathe, my package, for a little bit longer, and they were going to see if they could...
Tim's back in.
Hey, Tim. They were going to see if they could outsource it to another company to deliver it, and then just bill me or Grizzly for them having to outsource it. So we've already talked about buttholes and everything else for over 3 hours now. I'll say this without any problems whatsoever. Fuck you, TF Freight. I hope Grizzly parts their ways with you, you worthless bastards. They literally tried to hose us, and they treated me like I was stupid the whole time. Grizzly, been cool as hell. Got nothing but the utmost to say about Grizzly. They're the ones that actually cued me in that the lathe had been sitting there forever. After TF Freight had been telling me no, it wasn't even in their warehouse yet. So, yeah. All right, Tim. You in here, brother? Which one you want? You gotta let me know. I'll show you again. We got the Flaming Box Elder, the Resin GISI, the Purple Heart Maple and Wingate GISI, and the Purple Heart Maple and Wingate Tuxedo pin. I'll let you pick, get a hold of me. That way I can go ahead and get it out of there and mark it as gone, so I don't give it away to somebody else. You never spent 3 hours with the butthole before? You're living, bud. You gotta live. You gots to live. All right. Let me pop this thing off here. Show you what we got. Maybe. Oh God, that hurts my butthole. That's a heavy ass bowl. All right. So we got a couple buttholes. I'm telling you right now, that looks like an asshole. Spreading cheeks. Maple burl. Turned out very, very nice. I left the bottom of it a little bit thicker than I was normally going to do, but I can always go in and shave it down a little bit. I just didn't want to cut all the way through it. But this is the first one I've done where I've actually got Eiffel Tower, this thing. Holes going through it from the voids and everything. Pretty tickled with it. With that being said, I'd like to, I love the lathe. I'd like to thank my sponsors. Got Wood LLC, also known as turnblanks.net. Go check him out. Brad's a hell of a dude. He's got some phenomenal shit. Use the code WHACKER, WHACKER, on your purchases there. Get a discount. Also, there's the links in my description. Strong Ink Pens. Go there. If you put the Whack and Shack in your checkout notes, they will send you a free gift. It's 10 velvet lined bags for your fountain pens, stuff like that. But,
One more.
oh, one more?
One more.
One more pins?
Yep.
All right, wife wants to give away one more pin.
I'll let you touch it. Just touch the wheel.
I got to get him over here in the frame. All right, see what we got in here.
Oh.
What?
It landed on Tim again.
Did it fucking land on Tim?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on. Tim just won one.
No.
No, he literally just won one before that.
Joseph the Carpenter.
Joey the Carpenter. I don't know if you're still in here. I know for a fact that I've got you on Facebook. Tim, which one? You never did tell me, brother. First come, first serve on these. I need to know who wants what. Let me know. Get a hold of me. My email's in here. Do I really think I'm going to have sponsors after this stream? Fuck yeah, my sponsors know exactly how I roll. I got the best sponsors on the planet. So, that being said, I really thrilled with the way this turned out today. Check out my sponsors, all that cool shit. Shit, shoops! You don't have to do that, really. Damn it.
What's that mean?
It means that they're going to be entered on the list first thing in the morning because I'm going to give away another pin on Sunday Spunday now. All right, so for you guys that haven't been here, I've got some crazy-ass blanks made up for Sunday. You thought I was just going to get a brand new lathe then only go live once this week? What the fuck? So, what I do have is I've got a couple blanks made up here. This is Purple Heart, some crazy-ass spalted wood of unknown origin. I'll make a pin out of that. And then I've got...
I just done $5.
Huh?
To shoot.
God damn it. You've got me on Facebook. Call me after this. And then I'm going to take some antler antler and resin-filled cholla cactus, and I'm gonna make a fucking roller ball out of this that's durable as hell. And when I say it's gonna be mine, it's gonna be mine. I'm gonna keep it here at the shop. I don't care if I gotta carve little peckers all over the top of it so no one else wants to buy it, but it's gonna be my pin for the shop. Other than that, loving each and every one of y'all. Y'all have been great. Thank you for hanging out for 3.5 hours with me. I'd like to thank my wife and kids for the badass Father's Day present here. Like, I've had a blast with it. I'm still learning the ins and outs of it. But give it a little bit of time. We'll be going to mock Jesus with it, I promise. Just so you know what mock Jesus looks like. She goes. Thank each and every one of y'all for hanging out for as long as you did. Love y'all. God bless. Peace. I'm out. Damn you, Shoops. You did it again.
What's
Shoot.
the membership?
They buy a monthly membership for 5 different people. So Shoops have 3 on there for tomorrow, right off the rip.
So they're another, because I'll go ahead and put them on the spin wheel.
Shoops, I'm putting you on the list tomorrow for 3 more right off the rip. All right? Love y'all. Bye.